So the question goes like this: a man starts from home at a certain time with a certain speed to pick up his daughter from office at 4 p.m. So he starts from his home at some time. He goes to office at 4 p.m. so as to pick up his daughter, and this is what he usually does. And he comes back. He starts at some time, goes to office, picks up the daughter at 4 p.m. and comes back home. So this is the usual schedule. But today, that one day, what happened? His daughter left office at 2 p.m. So the daughter left office at 2 p.m. starts walking to home with a speed of some 20 kilometers per hour and meets the man on the way home who left his home at the usual time. So this man, he didn't know that the daughter was walking, so he left at usual time, goes to pick up the daughter, but meets the daughter somewhere in midway and then picks her up and comes home. And because of this, they reached home 40 minutes earlier than usual time. From this, we have to find what is the speed of the man. Now let's see what is happening in the usual scenario. Usual scenario: man starts at some time, he goes to office at 4 p.m. and then he comes back home at usual time. This is what happens. This is where man daughter meeting will happen. But today what has happened? Man started here. He didn't have to go all the way until office. He went somewhere and then he came back. This is where man daughter meeting has happened, and because of this, because he had to travel a little bit lesser, he saved 40 minutes. 40 minutes the man has saved. And what can we infer from this? We can infer that man has saved 40 minutes because he didn't have to travel this distance two times. He didn't have to go from this point to office and from this office to this point again. So he didn't have to travel this distance two times. Therefore, he has saved it. He has saved 40 minutes. So from this, I can conclude that the time taken for the man to cover this distance twice is 40 minutes, or the distance each time is 20 minutes. So the man would have taken 20 minutes to cover this distance. So usual time, man would have reached here at 4 p.m. So usually what would have happened is he would have reached here at 3:40 p.m. and then he would have taken 20 minutes to reach the office, and from there he would have reached here at 4:20 p.m. and then he would have reached home at usual time. But today, by the time he reached here at 3:40 p.m., he didn't have to cover this 20 minutes, 40 minutes trip. So essentially his return journey at this point would be at 4:20. But today his return journey is at 3:40 itself. That is where the 40 minutes is saved. So this is the scenario that is happening from man's point of view. Now let us see what is happening from the girl's point of view. From the girl's point of view, usually she will leave at 4 p.m. but today she left at 2 p.m. as per the given data, and she is meeting her father here. So how much time did the girl take to travel this distance from 2 p.m. to 3:40 p.m.? The girl takes 100 minutes to travel this distance. And how many minutes did the man take to travel this distance? The man takes 20 minutes to travel this distance, whereas the daughter takes 100 minutes to travel this distance. So from this, what we can tell is, to travel the same distance, the time taken by the daughter to time taken by the man are in the ratio of 5:1. Therefore, we can say that for the same distance, speed and time are inversely proportional. So speed of the daughter to speed of the man will be in 1:5 ratio. Speed of the daughter is 20 kilometers per hour. Therefore, speed of the man has to be 100 kilometers per hour. That is the answer for this question.